screaming when two people are screaming at the same time, it means that nobody's listening. You people are just behaving like crazy people.
Yeah, me say then the go, my life be like yo.
Hi guys, it's your girl Scenes here again. If you're here for the first time, you're most definitely welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Both guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. This is the part 2 of the power of silence. And in this video, we are talking about 6 situations where you should keep quiet. The first video we did was on 5 things you should keep quiet about. Now we're talking about 6 situations where you should keep quiet. And without further ado, let's get right into it. The first situation is when you know that you're about to say something and you cannot say or relay that message without screaming. So this would be a typical situation of where you're in an argument with someone and the person is just screaming and not listening to you, and you just feel you're trying to express yourself and this person is just not listening. Like, it happens a lot. I'm sure you've been in many situations like that, because people say things, people react differently when they are upset, but sometimes you're just keeping quiet and somebody is saying something and saying things, you're trying to explain yourself, the person is not listening, and you just want to scream at that person. Sis, brother, hold yourself back, because it is not worth it. Because when you're screaming, when two people are screaming at the same time, it means that nobody is listening. You people are just living like crazy people. Nobody is listening. You're not hearing this person is not hearing you. You're just screaming and you're just screaming and you're just screaming. Nobody can hear anything and you're just distracted and upset because you're just screaming at each other. Nothing is ever resolved when both parties are screaming at each other. And I've been learning this the hard way, because I'm one person that is very expressive and very emotional. And sometimes when I'm upset, because I'm not a violent person or anything, when I'm upset, I just want to scream at you and shake you and tell you what I have in my mind. But sometimes you just need to take a step back, listen to what that person is saying. Even if it doesn't sit well with you, listen to what that person is saying. And sometimes you don't need to explain yourself. You don't always need to explain yourself. There's situations where you should just sit back and maybe explain yourself after. Like, this thing has happened to me so many times and I'm struggling with it. I know that I'm struggling with it and I'm working on it also. So yeah, don't feel bad if you've been in that situation or if you're that kind of person, but just learn that sometimes you need to just take a step back and shut up and not say anything. The second situation where I feel you should keep quiet is when you know that this conversation is not leading anywhere, it is not worth it. They're just conversations that you just walk into when somebody is maybe trying to trigger you. Arguments that honestly don't even make any sense. There are arguments that don't make any sense. There are arguments that you know this person is never going to listen to you, because person has already made up their mind. Me, I already know. And that's where emotional intelligence comes to play. Study people, know the kind of people that you're talking to, know whether it is worth it or not. Some people just even say things just to trigger you, and if somebody is just trying to trigger you, then honestly the conversation is not worth it. So just keep quiet, and when you can, just leave. The third situation where I feel you should keep quiet is when you are angry, because sis, brother, anything you say out of anger, you cannot take it back. So let that stick. If you say something out of anger, if you insult someone out of anger, you cannot take it back. So take a step back and calm down. Something I've learned to do is, if I'm really, really, really upset about something, even if I'm on the phone talking to you, sometimes I'll just say, please, can I call you back? And then I don't say anything. Even my friends, someone saw me angry recently and she said she was scared. I'm sure if she watches this video, she'll know that I'm talking about her. She said she was scared because she had never seen me like that before, because I don't get upset easily. But when I do, my first approach is to just keep quiet. If I'm so angry, except I'm just slightly angry, but the way you know that I'm very angry is when I'm very upset and I just tell you, just leave me. And because I understand myself, once I start to talk with how much anger I feel inside me, once I start to talk, I know that I will not be able to take it back. So I'm learning, I've learned so far, and I'm still in that process because I'm not perfect. That's still times that I'll just talk. But yeah, I'm learning that when I'm really angry, I should just keep quiet and try to cool off. and then maybe later I'll talk about it. And that's the best thing. Just cool off. Because sometimes somebody is even really upset with you or triggering you, and you just keep quiet and you're looking at the person. And the person now starts to calm down because they just feel like they're just talking to themselves, or they're just shouting or whatever it is they're doing, and you're not triggered. It doesn't mean that you're not upset, but because you know that whatever you're going to say might spoil your friendship, might affect your friendship one way or the other. So just keep quiet, sis. Keep quiet, brother. And when you're calm, you can then talk about it so that you don't end up regretting whatever it is that you plan on saying. The fourth situation where you should keep quiet is when you have told someone that this particular thing that they have done is hurting you, and you've told the person over and over and over and over and over again. Sis, have some self-respect. Have Just respect yourself and stop talking about it. Keep quiet. I know it can be painful, especially when you really like someone or you love someone, or this person, you take this person as your friend, but the person is not listening to you. The person you has just decided that they're not going to take whatever it is you're saying, and they're going to keep hurting you. Since that person is not your friend, that person does not love you, and the best thing you can do for yourself, for your mental health, is to stop. And honestly, my advice to you is to return the energy. If somebody isn't listening to what you're saying and you're saying, oh, this thing is hurting you, it's like someone taking a knife and stabbing you over and over and over again, and you're screaming, you're hurting me, you're killing me, you're hurting me, and you're killing me, and the person does not care. Obviously, the person wants to kill you because the person doesn't care about you. So why are you budging yourself? Just walk away. Either you walk away or you return the same energy. Treat the person the way the person has treated you. And that's it. Know that, oh, I don't need to tell this person the same because the person is not going to change. Either you embrace it, you walk away, or you just give the person a piece of their own medicine, or treat the person the way the person has regarded you in their mind is the way that you now regard that person. Hi guys, so if you watched this video up until now, drop a comment in the comment section by typing friends. Let me know that you've watched this video up until now in the comment section. And guys, let me also hear your opinion on what you think, or other situations you think people should keep quiet. Fifth situation I think you should keep quiet is when you walk into a place and someone is talking about somebody else, or two people are talking about someone else. Especially if that person, if you know that person, even if you don't know that, even if you don't know that person, keep quiet. If you know that person, even worse, keep quiet. If the person is your friend, even worse, keep quiet. Reason is because you might not be there when the same person that was talking about that person now go and tell the person they were talking about. For instance, if A and B are sitting down and you see you walking and they're talking about D, you will not know when A or B would go and be talking to D, and then they will just in a way choke in whatever it is that you have said. So why not just keep quiet? Because it's none of your business, number one. Secondly, if your friends are talking about your other friend that's not there, you can advise them to, you feel uncomfortable, they should stop talking about the person. Don't talk about the person, you should talk to the person directly. You understand? But my advice is just keep quiet and don't say anything. If possible, just walk away. Because at the end of the day, they will say this person said this thing. And they will not say it the way you have said it. They will say it in a way that favors them. And that's the honest truth. And you really don't want to be in a situation where you have to be explaining yourself to this person. One thing I'm going to even ask you, if you come and meet me, Seth, after you heard A and B talking about me, and you come to meet me as D, I'm D, for example. B was talking about me, and you see, you came to come and meet D, and you're telling me that A and B were talking about. First thing I'm going to ask you is, what did you say? What did you say? Because for you to even come and tell me, just keep quiet. There's no point. Don't say anything to those people. Act like you're not even hearing them, as if you're not even listening to that conversation. And if possible, stand up and go. Because for you to be comfortable in a place where people are talking about me, and you even have the audacity to come and tell me that these people are talking about me, and you sat down there, I'm sure you must have said something. The best thing you can do is to pretend as if you're not hearing and just leave it, because it's none of your business. You understand? If they don't even call you, if they even call you to conversation, please, I need to go somewhere. Oh, I need to really go to the restroom or something. Just leave. If you can't tell them, stop talking, or go and tell this person, why not say this thing to this person when the person is there? Why not complain directly to this person? If you can't say that, then just leave. or just keep quiet and watch your TV or face something else and act like you're not hearing. Nobody will be able to say you said something at all if you didn't even say anything. So yeah, now the last thing, the sixth point, and I know that I'm going to be shifting some tables on this one, is when a situation you should keep quiet is when there's an online fight or somebody's trying to attack you online. You know, all the Twitter, what do they call them, Twitter warriors or the Instagram warriors. When people are there sometimes, and it's not just celebrities that this applies to, even you as a normal human being, you might just be giving your opinion, you just drop a comment randomly on someone's post, or you post something randomly and people are now coming for you. Best thing you can do for yourself is to keep quiet, honestly, because if you give them that attention, one thing that I've learned is that the way I understand something, people are very, very different, and God is wonderful in the way that He has created people. People are so different. The way I understand something, yeah, would be based on my upbringing, based on the things around me, based on the way I live my life. The way I think about something will be different from the way someone else from a different background or upbringing will think about it. And you cannot make somebody, there's just some people that you can't make someone believe the exact same thing that you believe if they don't want to. So if you're on Twitter and people are attacking you, or you're on Instagram or you post something and people don't understand, and because they don't understand, they're attacking you, they might never understand, because you're from different backgrounds, different places. They might just never understand. And the more you're explaining yourself, the more they have more things to say. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to leave them, let them be arguing with themselves in the comment section, and you just keep quiet. Yes, it's not easy because it will affect you one way or the other. Oh, these people are trolling me, this, that. Just keep quiet, because the more you talk, the more they will drag you. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned one thing or the other to help someone by sharing this content to them. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe, share, and comment. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Kisses.